A recent study has uncovered that dietary changes can reduce symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, by an astonishing 76%. Now, this is truly remarkable. Let's dive into the details. The study tested two specific diets, the low FODMAP diet and the low-carb, high-fiber diet. The low FODMAP diet involves avoiding certain sugars and carbohydrates found in dairy, wheat, and specific fruits and vegetables. On the other hand, the low-carb, high-fiber diet reduces sugar and starch intake while increasing fiber consumption. Both diets were more effective in relieving IBS symptoms compared to standard medication treatment over a 4-week period. Participants following the low FODMAP diet reported a whopping 76% reduction in symptoms, while those on the low-carb, high-fiber diet weren't far behind, with a 71% reduction. This is a significant breakthrough, showcasing that modifying carbohydrate intake and reducing FODMAPs can have a profound impact on managing IBS symptoms. So, it seems food indeed has the power to heal. But how does this compare to traditional IBS treatments? Let's explore this in the next scene. When it comes to treating IBS, medication has long been the go-to solution. But how does it stack up against these dietary changes? Let's start by looking at the traditional route. For years, medication has been the standard response to managing IBS. But recent findings suggest that we might need to reassess this approach. In a 4-week trial, 2 different diets outperformed medication in relieving IBS symptoms. First, there's the low FODMAP diet. It's about avoiding certain sugars and carbohydrates found in a range of foods, from dairy and wheat to specific fruits and vegetables. Participants who adopted this diet reported a staggering 76% reduction in symptoms. Next, we have the low-carb, high-fiber diet. It's all about cutting down on sugar and starch while increasing fiber intake. And the results? A significant 71% reduction in symptoms. So how do these numbers compare to medication? Well, it's clear that both diets showed better symptom improvement than standard medication treatment. It's a compelling case for the power of dietary changes. But it's not just about the numbers. It's about quality of life. These dietary changes have shown to not only alleviate physical symptoms, but also to improve overall well-being. But, and this is important, these diets are not a one-size-fits-all solution. Individuals may respond differently to these dietary changes, and it's crucial to remember that they should be adopted under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Clearly, the power of dietary changes cannot be underestimated. But remember, any change in diet should be made under the guidance of a healthcare professional. While the results of this study are promising, it's essential to remember that dietary changes should not be made lightly. Sure, a low FODMAP diet or a low-carb, high-fiber diet may show promising results in relieving irritable bowel syndrome symptoms. But remember, everybody is unique, and what works for one person might not work for another. Let's not forget that these diets focus on reducing the intake of certain sugars, carbohydrates, and starches while increasing fiber consumption. This can have a significant impact on your body, particularly on your blood cholesterol levels. A low-carb, high-fiber diet, for instance, might not be suitable for everyone, especially those with specific health conditions. That's why it's absolutely vital to consult with your healthcare provider before making such dietary changes. They can provide you with personalized advice based on your current health status and medical history. It's not about jumping on the bandwagon of the latest diet trend. It's about finding what's best for your body, your health. Furthermore, it's not just about managing symptoms of a condition like IBS. It's about overall health and well-being. Any changes to your diet can have far-reaching effects on your body, from your gut to your heart, your brain, and even your mood. So before you make any dietary changes, always consult with your doctor. Your health is too important to leave to chance. Remember, knowledge is power, and together we can make informed decisions for a healthier tomorrow.